Earlier this week, we had a big win in Arvada Claremont. Meeteetse varsity girls took the best of 5, 3-0 from Arvada. And now we're ready for the JV volleyball game today. Starting for the Meeteetse Longhorns, number 12, Amy Porter. Number 16, Brooklyn Graybill. Number 14, Annie Barker. Number 6, Katie Porter. And number 21, Anastasia Corbett. For the St. Stephen's Eagles, their starting lineup is number 5, Ruby McLean. Number 14, Jasmine Duran. Number 15, Vanessa Schneider. Number 4, Tiana Ferris. Number 1, Kaylee Addison. And number 12 is Uriah Addison. They are coached by Tamara Duran. Longhorns start out. Katie Porter fires that first one out of bounds. And the point will go to St. Stephen's. Ruby McLean will start things off for the Lady Eagles and promptly fires it a little short. So it'll go back to the Longhorns. Score is 1-1 in this opening game between the Longhorns and the Lady Eagles. Graybill back. Puts it in. Ball is bumped up. Barker controls it. Tip comes back over. Porter, Corbett, outside to Renner. And Renner looks like she's got it put down. Good hit from the outside by Carly Renner. And Graybill will go back to serve again with the score 2-1. Foot fault is the call. So on that error, it'll go back to the Lady Eagles. Can't quite get it over the net. And the score is 3-2. 3-2 Lady Longhorns right now in this opening matchup of our doubleheader tonight. Amy Porter fires it in there. Puts Tiana Ferris back on her heels, and they can't quite recover. Nice serve by Porter. And she pushes the lead to 4-2. Porter back again, drives it deep again. And the Lady Eagles can't quite control it. Porter 2 for 2 right now. And this time the Lady Eagles get it over. Renner tries to tip to the outside against the block of number 14, Jasmine Duran, and can't quite keep it in bounds. Score is 5-3. Lady Eagles up with Duran back to serve. Just a little bit short as it hits the middle of the net. And it'll go back to the Lady Longhorns. Score is 6-3 in this first matchup of 3. Corbett puts it right between the Lady Eagles, and it's an ace. Ace for Corbett. Nice crowd out here today for the Longhorns. Stands are full as Corbett rockets another one in there. Same spot, right in the middle, and just bounces off the heels of Schneider. Sub in for Coach Duran. Rochelle Lynch, the sophomore, comes in. She'll replace Duran. And this one doesn't quite get over the net for Anastasia. That'll leave the score at 8-4. 8-4, Lady Longhorns lead in this first matchup. And Uriah Addison steps back to serve. Nice serve by Addison. Porter tips it over the net. Nice hustle by Barker. The call is a carry by Tiana Ferris, and it goes back to the Longhorns. Renner serves. Nice deep serve. Ball comes over on 2. Corbett controls. Barker. Blocked by Graybill. Nice effort by Kaylee Addison trying to get that back over. Quick reaction, but it goes just out of bounds. Nice block by Brooklyn Graybill with the score 10-4. Lady Longhorns. Ball goes over on 2. Ooh, Graybill had a shot at it, but just went a little bit wide. Kaylee Addison back to serve. Oh, and drops it right between the Lady Longhorns. It's the best serve we've seen so far by the St. Stephen's Lady Eagles. And the score is now 10-6. 10-6 in this JV matchup between St. Stephen's and the Meeteetse Lady Longhorns. Second serve not quite as good. Falls a little short. And back comes Barker. When Barker puts it all together, she's got a rifle for a serve. Nice return by Uriah Addison. Nice serve by Barker, and she controlled it well. Ball goes back to the Lady Eagles. 11-7 is the score in this first matchup. Violation by the Lady Eagles. As the Lady Eagles were in the net, and that'll send the ball back to Lady Longhorns. Katie Porter back to serve, and she lets one loose, and it is in. Right on the back line, Katie Porter used the whole court, and she has an ace. 13-7 the score, and Porter will step back to serve again. Katie Porter measures, lets it loose. Addison goes back. Ball goes over on 2. Lady Longhorns were all over it, but it just went a little bit wide. (13-8) is the score right now. Lolina Brown comes back into the game for the Lady Eagles. And Ruby McLean back to serve. McLean rockets one towards the back, and the Lady Longhorns can't quite control it. Nice serve by McLean. Lady Longhorns with another shot. Just wide. And McLean's put a little something together. Ball hit just a little bit long by Amy Porter. And 13-11 is the score. And Ruby McLean's putting a heck of a run together right now. And Coach Hogg would like to hear it. Like to hear what's going on out there as she calls a timeout. Off of a nice run the last 2 years, lost to Saratoga yesterday, 58-12 at home. So that'll be a heck of a matchup for our boys. As McLean comes back, nicely done. Katie Porter controls that serve well, and they send it back. Goes over on 2. Katie again. Renner can't quite control it as McLean put Porter back on her heels. And the score is tied at 13. McLean again, just outside. And that'll end Ruby McLean's run. But she has tied the score. She had tied the score, and on the change of possession, it'll be 14-13. as Graybill drops one right in the middle and pushes the score to 15-13. Lady Longhorns lead by 2, and Graybill will go again. Brooklyn doesn't quite get all that, hits it short. And Rochelle Lynch will step back. The sophomore lets one loose. Porter controls just over the net. And St. Stephen's can't quite handle it. Amy Porter to serve. Tiana Ferris couldn't quite control that one, and Amy goes back again with the score 17-14. Lady Longhorns lead by 3. Same spot for Porter, and the lead for the Lady Longhorns now is 4. Game is to 21. Have to win by 2. Porter lets another one fire. That'll go just over the net, and there's Renner and Barker. Longhorns are controlling the net, and St. Stephen's can't quite handle it. Barker and Renner lock up that net, and nothing can get past them. And the score is now 19-14. Lady Longhorns lead. Porter still back to serve. Another nice serve by Porter, this time controlled by the Lady Eagles. Nice bump by Graybill. Set by Porter. And Barker takes it home. Nearly in the crow's nest on that one. But the score is now 20-14 as Porter serves. Game point. Amy Porter just off the side of her hand. Can't finish out the game quite yet. And the Lady Eagles will step back. Jasmine Duran to serve. Oh, and Duran can't quite put it over. And that's the ball game, I believe. 25-21. Game is 25, not 21. My apologies. Used to watching my daughter play JV games. Riley back to serve. She gets it over. St. Stephen's sends it back. Carly Renner drives them deep. And McLean can't quite get it over. The lead is now 7. 3 more points till the Lady Longhorns can pull it out. Good attempt by Rochelle Lynch, but she can't quite get it over. With the score now 23-15, Melanie Riley looking to serve it out for the win. Oh. Katie Porter loses her footing a little bit as she tries to save that one for the Lady Longhorns. Can't quite get it done. Sub into the game now for the St. Stephen's Lady Eagles. It'll be Vanessa Snyder in for Lynch. Hard serve by Lolina Brown, but right into the net. Corbett comes back in for Melanie Riley. Riley did a nice job serving. As Carly Renner looks to serve out the game. Her first serve just a little outside. She was trying to paint the line and couldn't quite get it done. The score now 24-17. 24-17 in this first game between the St. Stephen's Lady Eagles and the Meeteetse Lady Longhorns. Oh, and just a little short. And now it's the end of the game. And we're just about ready for live action again. Meeteetse Lady Longhorns took the first match. And we're just about to start the second. Starting lineups now for the Lady Longhorns, we've got Barker, Corbett, Riley, Porter, and Graybill. On the other side of the ball, McLean just barely gets it over, number 5. Katie Porter puts it back in. Tiana Ferris nearly dug that one out, but couldn't quite get it done. Ruby McLean, number 5, has been the big hitter so far for the St. Stephen's Lady Eagles. And Katie Porter goes back to serve for the Lady Longhorns with a 1-0 lead. She rockets one into the St. Stephen's. They put it over on 2. Controlled by the Longhorns. Nice hit by Porter. Tiana Ferris digs another one out, but they can't do anything with it. Two to nothing is the score. Porter rockets another one in there. She had a little something extra on that one, and Kaylee Addison can't quite get it back over. Score is 3-0, Lady Longhorns. Katie drives it deep. It's controlled by Addison well, but they couldn't do anything with it after that. Uriah Addison couldn't put it back over the net. Substitutions now for Coach Duran. Lolina Brown back into the game, and Rochelle Lynch. Lineup stays the same for the Lady Longhorns. Porter, another nice serve. And the Lady Eagles can't quite do anything with it yet. They haven't figured out Porter so far with the score 5-0. 5-0 Lady Longhorns. Katie trying to paint the line again, and it's just a little bit outside. That'll give Rochelle Lynch a chance. She drives it deep to Anastasia Corbett. Little bit wide, and Graybill couldn't quite do anything with it. Point for the Lady Eagles. 5-2 the score. Another nice serve. Corbett controls. Little confusion between Porter and Graybill. And another point for the Lady Eagles. Another fantastic serve by Rochelle Lynch as she drops it right in front of Barker. And Lynch has brought the score within 1. Takes a little something off of that one. Corbett controls it nicely. Graybill to Porter. And Porter hits it just a little bit long. Good idea. Lady Eagles were all leaning in, but the score is tied. Lynch tried to rifle that one in there and couldn't quite get it to fall as it goes into the net. And that'll give Graybill an opportunity. Graybill just off the side of her hand. And the score is tied at 6. With Jasmine Duran going back to serve. Another sub for Coach Tamara Duran. Vanessa Snyder back into the game. Duran's serve is up, controlled by Corbett. To Graybill. Riley. Duran had it for a minute, but that ball will drop, and it'll be a point for the Lady Longhorns. Here comes Porter. Porter finds the hole in the middle of the defense and pushes the lead to 2 for the Lady Longhorns. Ace for Porter. Porter's second serve is just a little bit wide. And the score is 8-7. 8-7, Meeteetse Lady Longhorns, as Lolina Brown goes back to serve. Brown just trickles it over. Nice job by Corbett to try to get the ball back up, but it'll go to the St. Stephen's Lady Eagles. With the score tied at 8, Porter gets it over to Brown. Nice hit by Barker. Some beautiful teamwork there. Porter to Riley, and Barker cleans it up. Sub in for Coach Hogg. Melanie Riley coming out. Carly Renner in. Carly Renner looks to serve with a 1-point lead. Nice serve by Renner. Sent back on one hit. Set by Porter. Corbett hits it deep. And it's called out. Just a hair long. I thought she'd painted the line, but she couldn't quite get it to fall. That ties the game back up again. Short serve. Porter handles it, and Barker takes it home. Nice job by Katie Porter handling the short serve, and Barker takes it home for the Meeteetse Lady Longhorns. That'll give Anastasia Corbett a chance to widen the lead. Ball will just go over. Hit a little too long by Brown, and Barker's all over it. You can't get it past Barker, and the lead is now 2. Corbett going back to serve again. Anastasia to Brown. Brown pops it up. It's over on 2. Amy Porter controls to Katie Porter. Oh, and Barker reaches out. Nice job by Barker. Ball was in a tough place, but she just barely gets it over the top of the net. And the lead is back to live action. The score is 12-9. Meeteetse Lady Longhorns. Corbett just a little bit short as it went off the side of her hand. And it's a 2-point Lady Longhorn lead as Tiana Ferris goes back. Ferris has had a nice game so far. Nice serve. Graybill controls. Over to Barker, right back to Graybill. And that one will hit the ground. Lady Longhorns are starting to put it together now. Their outside hitters are starting to bury those balls. 13-10 is the score. Barker goes back to serve. Oh, and just off the low ceiling here in Meeteetse Gymnasiums. And because it hit the divider, it goes over to the St. Stephen's Lady Eagles. Ball's got to go over cleanly from above. Short serve by Ruby McLean. And it goes right back to the Meeteetse Lady Longhorns. 14-11 is the score. Katie Porter back to serve. She's served well this game, just like that, as she rockets one in there. And Tiana Ferris can't handle that one. Nice serve by Porter. She got all of that one. And the lead is now 4. Porter again, lets it rip. Ferris can handle that one. It goes over on 2. Barker, Porter. Porter gets it to Amy Porter. Sister to sister, and it drops right in front of number 15, Vanessa Snyder. And Katie Porter will get another chance as Melanie Riley comes in for Carly Renner. 16-11 is the score. Porter again, another nice serve. McLean does what she can with it, but the gals up front can't quite handle it. And Katie Porter is on a roll. 6-point Lady Longhorn lead. Katie rips another one, and it falls just right in front of Kaylee Addison. Porter again. Nice job by McLean. It's over on 2. Barker's got it to Riley. Outside to Graybill. A little too much finesse for Graybill and couldn't quite get it over the net. That'll send it back to the Lady Eagles with the score 18-12. Coach Duran brings in Rochelle Lynch. Rochelle Lynch has served well today and continues to do so. Corbett, nice job. Graybill puts it over on 2. Ball comes back over on 2. Barker to Riley. And there's Porter. Nice hit by Porter. Amy Porter buries that one. And the score is now 19-12. And Graybill back to serve. This the second game. Graybill catches the Lady Eagles napping, and it falls in for an ace. 20-12. 20-12 is the score as Graybill steps back. Lets it drop. And the next one goes right in. It's over on 1. Lady Longhorns put it up on 3. It's back over on 2. Little confusion there as Barker and Porter collide. First miscommunication so far this game. They had been doing extremely well. Lady Eagles go back to serve. Duran can't quite get a hold of that one, and the score is 21-13 as Amy Porter goes back to serve. Nice serve by Amy. Ball's over on 1. Amy controls to Katie. Melanie Riley, nice job getting the ball back over. Ooh, and a heck of a shot by Kaylee Addison as she crosses the court and puts it just in front of the net. Nice shot by number 1, Kaylee Addison. Lolina Brown rockets one in there. Riley sets Barker, and the only thing that Addison can do is carry the ball. So on the carry, it goes back to the Lady Longhorns, and in comes Carly Renner to serve. 22-14 is the score. Nice serve by Renner. Controlled well by Lynch. Ooh, and the Lady Eagles find a hole. Lady Longhorns had cheated in a little bit on the back row. And Ferris popped it right over their heads. 22-15, 7-point lead as Addison goes back to serve. Addison didn't get all of that one, and it fell way short. And Corbett will go back to serve now. Anastasia Corbett. She'd like to put a little run together and serve out this game. And there's the first one. There's a good start. Jasmine Duran can't quite control that one. Goes off the side of her hand, and it's 24-15 as Corbett looks to serve out this match. Second serve falls right in front, and that's it, and Corbett's done it. 25-15. Is the score. Lady Longhorns put a nice set of games together, and they win this one, this best out of 3.